already raised $50 million. At Swissborg, we ranked top 10 for blockchain companies in 2017 and 2018. So we don't really need funds, we're spoiled. We're honestly spoiled as a startup. And the very interesting thing is we have received investment in 149 countries. So our market penetration is larger than McDonald's. That's the beauty of blockchain, right? It's such an amazing world. Our average investment is between $300 to $500. And we have investments at $1 to $3 from Turkey, from Mexico. So it's a beautiful world. We're very, very proud of this scene. And hopefully today, rather than pitching something, educate or share a few things that we've found through research and stuff like that. So thank you so much for tonight. So, Swissborg, we are shaping the new era of wealth management, where we're powered by blockchain technology and smart contracts. We're decentralized in terms of technology, but we're also decentralized in terms of philosophy. So we're very proud to say that we're made in Switzerland, but we're owned by the world. Let's try this together. Made in Switzerland, but... Come on guys, made in Switzerland, but...
Owned by the world.
We need some tequila, barman, tequila please. So yes, we're made in Switzerland, but owned by the world. And speaking of the world, we're very lucky these days to have many technological advancements. Things have been changing at a very, very fast rate. But there's one thing that we've noticed, despite the evolution, despite the transformation, is that there's one issue, one global issue that we really need to address. And this issue is wealth inequality. Now this is a very big problem, and it's not a small company of 25 people that can directly solve this problem, but we can influence it in some way. Because there's one question that we need to ask ourselves. Why is it that high net worth individuals represent 0.5% of the population, while they own about 36% of wealth? Can you imagine? Less than 1% own more than a third of the wealth. So even though this is something that we at Swissborg cannot solve as of today, we can influence it in a big way. So let's have a look together. Swissborg. We're trying to create a way that everyone has the investment solutions and same privileges as a high net worth individual. So you will no longer need $1 million, $2 million, $3 million to access sophisticated investment solutions like hedge funds, for example. Anyone can participate with $1 single dollar. That's what we're trying to achieve. And what we're basically doing, and by the way guys, I'm very, very happy tonight because we have someone who flew from Switzerland, just arrived and stuff, our CBDO, an amazing guy, and he's a part of this wonderful team of investment bankers who have a combination of 90 plus years of investment banking experience, the most experienced investment banking team on the blockchain as of today. And these guys are amazing people. They're superheroes. Why? Because they had really very lofty jobs. They could just keep their job forever and retire very happily. But like Christophe, people like him for 2 years left their jobs to build this platform and had zero salary. So this is why we believe that this is something that we can truly achieve. But we're not alone. You've got to understand, in the fintech world, you also need tech people, right? So we need blockchain developers, coders, programmers, but also marketers, because this is a very wakarinikui world. So we have to make sure that people understand what we're doing, which is also very, very difficult. So we believe that together, by taking the best of the banking world and the best of the tech world, we can create a new solution. A solution that will completely reverse how society is today. Swissborg. So basically, one thing that's very interesting in terms of cryptocurrency and blockchain as of today, look at these stats, very interesting. So we have, not working very well, but 7.6 billion people in the world. 33% of people have smartphones. But in terms of blockchain, Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, only 0.2% invest. 0.2%. So it's very interesting because on Google, if you search Google Bitcoin, it was one of the most popular words in 2017 for research. But yet, only very little people are actually buying it. So it's very, very interesting how this works. So I have a question for everyone that I would like to ask you. Who here knows Bitcoin or blockchain? Please raise your hands. Wow, almost everyone. Who here has bought Bitcoin or a different crypto asset? Oh, very little. So maybe about 8% of this room has actually bought it. So I want you to think about why you didn't purchase it, and probably you will be landing on this study right here. So according to Bitcoin.com, the reasons why you guys didn't purchase crypto assets for Bitcoin, the number one reason is too risky. Who thinks it's too risky or it's a bubble? Okay. Too risky or it's a bubble is the most common answer why I don't want to invest in cryptocurrency or crypto assets. Number two was, I don't understand it. I don't understand how to value it. I don't understand the technology. Who doesn't really understand the technology? It's a little bit wakarinuki, isn't it? And then finally, too difficult. It's mendokusai, it's too difficult to go through the different exchanges. So what we're trying to do in order for people to get used to this mass adoption is this. Problem number one, the bubble. Many people say it's a bubble, it's a bubble, it's a bubble, it's a bubble, right? But look at, does everyone see this little green dot here? Everyone see that? That is the cryptocurrency market. Here in red, we have the Japanese bubble that we experienced. Do you see the difference in size? It's huge. It's absolutely huge. We also have the dot-com bubble and the US Great Recession. So in terms of whether it's a bubble or not, it's not the question. What we need to understand is how much potential it has and enjoy the ride before the bubble bursts. So there's still a lot of space. There's still a lot of space, a lot of money to make in this field. There's great potential. Now the second one, as being kind of risky, at Swissborg we're trying to create what we call the Cyborg Advisor. So Cyborg Advisor is basically combining men and machine. We believe that AI is good. You can access data, you can access a lot of interesting things, but it's not enough. Because the market is not rational. People think irrationally. So you need experienced people to complement the software and machine and data sets. So basically at Swissborg, we create our own proprietary algorithms. We have AI tech data sets, but we still need a management team to look at the funds and make sure that your money is safe in that sense. So that's one way to kind of solve the problems of the risky bubble concern that we all have. Now the second point, who here, people who have purchased cryptocurrency, do you remember the first day you started? Anybody? Anybody here who bought crypto? Here, raise their hand. How was it? How was the first day?
It was okay.
It was okay. He's a smart guy. I'm not so smart. For me, it wasn't so okay. But basically, as of today, you have to subscribe on exchange, transfer your Japanese yen to Bitcoin or Ethereum, then go on another exchange to access more crypto assets. You end up finding a very difficult graph, a tradable graph, and then you have to do all this manually and multiple times. So it's very, very difficult. So what we're trying to do to create mass adoption is create a platform where with your phone, you would have access to these crypto assets, a diversified portfolio in 4 clicks. You join, you pay, you choose the specific index that you like, and then all you need to do is track, buy, and sell. So manage your crypto assets. Very, very simple, and that makes it happy for everyone. So the next part here, how are we going to differentiate and what you can have access to if you're interested in Swissborg in the future is many indexes, many funds will have top 10, top 20. But at Swissborg, rather than just giving you a top 10, top 20, we want to create something that makes sense, but that you love. So if you invest in a Nikkei index, you invest in an SP 500 index, you don't really have emotions attached to it. You're just hoping to make money. But if you can make money while you actually love the project, you can have a better experience as an investor. So we're trying to combine both. And for example, myself, I think there are many scams. I think there are many companies that don't deserve investment. So I would rather focus on blockchain protocols. I believe that the technology will change the future, and I believe that these companies are great companies to represent us as ambassadors in this world. So I will invest here by emotion, also by logic, because things will be weighted by AI data sets and professionals in that sense. So, what is Swissborg in a nutshell? Swissborg, and we want to make it entirely based on the community. We're made in Switzerland, but...
Owned by the world.
One more time, guys. We're made in Switzerland, but...
Owned by the world.
My name is Alex Fizel. I'm a very proud member of this community. Thank you very much, everybody.